Oh, new people tuning in. I'm just setting up the stream. Oh, sorry if you heard that. That was I can't see chat, so I have my phone right next to me so I can see chat. So that would explain like the audio. But yeah, let me just fix up the audio cues at least. Forefronts, thank you for coming into the stream today. I know it's quite late for me to be streaming. I usually stream in the morning, but thank you for coming in. How are you? Okay, so that should be. I think the channel is fixed now. Okay, so let me just launch a Genshin. I did end up playing a little bit of just a little bit. So as everyone knows, that people play Genshin Impact knows the monthly reset happened. For the shop at least, and I bought the wishes, and I didn't really get anything too spectacular, but I did get a Jingyan from the banner because I was 2 off from pity, so that was really fun. I don't know if I'll be building Jingyan, nor do I know how to build Jingyan, but it is nice just to have it. From like content that I've seen, Jingyan's used as like a shield bot to kind of cleanse the enemy team just because their shield inflicts pyro. So yeah, get started. I think hmm, first things first. Let's check the mail. Simon's birthday, everyone. Hey, let's go to our Serenity pot. If I can find it. Okay, there we go.
요즘
So all my furniture pieces are done. Woohoo! One, two,
요즘 쉬지.
Trust strength. Oh, wow. I believe that means that we can actually place something now. Hmm. So my place is just looking a little bit bare. Whoops. I feel like that's something I have, no? No, I don't have it. Huh. Let's go ahead and put down at least this set down here. I actually did not end up doing Overflowing Mastery yesterday. I just didn't want to. I kind of forgot. Oopsies. But let's go. Okay. Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that? I generally have no reason not to do that. I'm sorry. Let me close my. Let me close the door really quickly. I will be right back. Oh boy. Alright.
먼 곳에 있는 수행원들은 잘 있는지.
모험가 길드의 모두는 걱정하실 필요 없습니다.
천.
What does her shield go off of? Oh, her defense. Oh. Okay. Huh. Hmm. Very interesting. Alright.
천지.
We're gonna go ahead and at least level her up to 20 and unlock her first thing. Ooh. Okay.
나의 존귀한 이름을 부르는 게 들리는군.
Go. That's a free wish. Right. Let's wish up once. Nope. Nothing. Alright. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and burn some Respawn books. Okay, like, who uses these? I need to figure out which books I need. I'm afraid I missed out on the first one, but I think it should be fine, at least. Oops. Sorry, I don't really like the angle that I'm at. Hold on. No, I don't like that.
천지
Let's
우주를
put it this
창조하고
way.
에덴 땅을 가른 내가 바로
There we
단주의
go.
황녀.
So what books do we need? Alex. Those were yesterday, and that's unfortunate. Those are tomorrow. Oh, these are today. Okay. Who else would I want? Yanfei? Oh, I can't even go up higher than that. Diona. And those were also yesterday. Know me. Hooray for efficiency. Alright, so it looks like we're just gonna do 3 of these. I don't think I'm gonna do any of the other one. Let's be safe. Yeah, they're all at separate times, so.
날 불러준 거야?
난 뭘 하면 되지?
Go! Let's go! Phew. Just for an update, if you weren't here last time, I also did upgrade Menace artifacts. So he has a +20, +20, and a +5.
흡착력 테스트 안전거리
구수하게 무셔. 허점을 놓치지 마.
Anything that?
조각선 총 공격을 시작한
두려울 건 없지. 난공불락.
6308식 바람균이
하늘은 만물을 움직인다.
With that?
회심의 한발.
무성의 바람 복제
Very subpower words.
요 친구 생일 축하해. 마음껏 패고 싶은 사람 있나? 있다면 얼마든지 말해.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking about something. Not too sure. But go again.
안전거리.
내가 모두를
난고불락
이거
광란의 기세. 조금만 참아. 엄청 아플 건.
흡착력 테스트.
하늘의 이치가 진군한다. 미견불체.
63080 차, 헷. 치료식 슈퍼바람.
총 공격을 시작하게.
안녕한사.
One more.
안전거리 확보.
안녕한사. 이게 하늘의 이치다. 도망칠 수 없을걸? 타! 야! 타!
63080 바람 안전거리. 조확산 상태.
이깟 상처 따위.
병립천 배심의 한발. 하늘의 이치가 진군한다. 자, 격천 동시. 자,
Gold book. Not bad. That's all they're going to be doing with this domain, at least for now. Right. Let's go investigate. You know what? To these car people.
흡착력 테스트. 63080
이제부턴
Alright, friendship XP. Now, time to find the Hilichurl again. See? Probably not you. I think it's probably you. Yep. Panel. flying insects, birds, clouds. A thing that would insinuate height. What? Alright, apparently that worked. Right. And the next one is probably in opposite direction of the world. Yep. I'm Genshin. Thank you for change. This one is done. That's not you.
좋아, 출발!
There you go. Okay, so if you enemy and
헷. 헷.
oh. Oh, for Chewy, okay. So it's an Anemo and okay. I know exactly who to bring. We bring one change in party member and it all makes a difference.
지령을 내려주세요. 상위에서 기르는 예산꽃은 충분한 비가 필요해요. 하지만 화물을 운송하는 총 공격을 시작!
도망칠 수 없을걸?
Bye. I'm not even getting any heals on Ganyu, that's unfortunate.
얼음과 서리가 되어
접촉 금지.
There we go. Oh,
눈바람의 형상
이게 하늘의 이치다. 난 이곳다.
내가 모두를 지켰.
nice. Okay.
연기 신속.
Oh, stamina. Recharge.
연기 신속.
Isn't that? I think it's late afternoon, right? Oops.
물고기들은 빗물이 물 위로 떨어지는 소리에
That's late
놀라 달아나
afternoon, is it
버리지.
not?
그래서 비가 그친 후엔
Oh, it's early
낚시하기
afternoon.
딱
Okay.
좋아.
Here about the time again. I do like this time mechanic though. I think this time mechanic does add something interesting to do with the clocks, just because there wasn't really a lot of time-based content in Genshin. So, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate this clocks. Yep. Alright, where's the unusual hill girl? Where is he? Where? Oh, at the edge of Cape Cove. Huh. Okay. Let's run past that. I mean, these shouldn't be too hard to find just because this is a flat open area. I hope there's no tips or tricks to this. I'm gonna bring out Sucrose for this.
열심히 할게요. 우상의 바람, 흡착력 테스트.
배심의 한 발.
안전거리 확차. 야, 헷, 야, 핫, 야, 야, 헷.
Oh.
이깟 상처 따위 아프지 않아.
흡착력 테스트 타차. 헷. 초확산 상태.
만물을 움직인다.
More comrades? This is not how this fight is supposed to go, but
63080. 야, 헷,
it could be, I suppose.
모함.
Up.
내가 모두를
도망칠 수 없을걸?
구수고죠.
Where? Oh, okay. That was something, alright. Out of the way. Let's go ahead and do our commissions now.
언제든지 출발할 수 있어.
외근 비용은 별도야.
So, for the fence. Where? Oh.
간다. 이제부터
바람의 신, 우리 인도하소서. 단판 승부. 자. 총 공격을
That
시작하게.
was a big whiff. Oops. Should probably put it on the monument.
거점을 놓치지 마.
That might have been a smart idea.
자, 연기 시.
One. There's another one.
물러서. 야! 야! 핫! 야! 야! 핫! 우! 핫! 불타올라라. 야! 핫! 핫! 야! 야!
I true? Okay. Well, guitar time.
모두를
물러서. 핫! 유이파! 야! 핫!
검의 이름으로 단판 승부.
There we go. And then for this one, good time challenge. I don't know what this one is, so put 2. If I'm correct, this is the one where to kill slimes. Get to that point over there, I think. Yeah. I think you can make it without killing any of the slimes, actually. You can always easily cheat these out. You don't need to take out every single slime unless you're underleveled. Even that, I don't think you need to do it at base, so... Oh.
물러서. 야!
And there you have it. Alright. And lastly, let's go ahead and do... the last domain. And domain should be here.
흩어져. 사람아, 대답해줘. 차! 이깟 상처 따위.
배신의 한 발. 이제부터 연기.
내가 모두를 지켜.
도망칠 수 없을걸?
Right. I really understood the point of that quest. Um. Anyways, let's teleport on. Shoot.
별과
Claim.
오늘의 의... 들어봤어? 울프 형제의 이상한 녀석이 돌아...
I don't have any Kantanstrazen. So let's go ahead and craft some, and that's actually, I think, all for the Genshin content today. I know I seemed a long while yesterday, but today I kind of just want to lay back, you know. Don't want to burn myself too much out of the because there was like a good amount of time where I did feel kind of burnt out from this game. Just because I just did everything possible and, you know, this game, because it is grindy. But so I took a little break from it, then came back to it. So I'm up with it now. I'm just making sure I'm not too tired. But yeah. So that'll conclude the Genshin Impact portion of the stream. Thank you to Forefronts for staying here and
연기 신속.
watching.
그거 들었어? 송신의뢰 말인데.
I will be now. I guess now I'll be playing some Pokemon TCG. A reset happened, so we can get new rewards, and I'm super excited for that. So let me load that up really quickly. I hope today will be a little more fun. Oh, welcome back, everyone. I hope today will be a little more fun, just because we're gonna be playing some actual competitive decks. So woo! So let's go ahead. Some Pokemon TCG. There's a path to open. Huh. A path to open to start off today's stream. Oh wow, Crobat V. Huh. If you don't know, Crobat V is a support Pokemon that's used for its ability only, and it's part of basically every meta deck. So. Alright, we gotta grind, everyone. We gotta grind. Let's go ahead and use... So we're actually gonna use a competitive deck this time, and I think we're gonna go ahead and use Relentless Flame. This is one of the decks that rolled me when I was playing the Evolution deck. Oops. That should not be happening. Sorry about that. I know everyone can see the I'm just trying to turn this off. Oops, let me go tails here. Oh, click done. Sorry, I'm still figuring this out. Still figuring this out. There we go. That should turn it off. Yeah. So this deck is Mental Might, and essentially this is one of the main attackers. So Miltank has this attack called Powerful Friends. If you have any stage 2 Pokemon on your bench, just attack with 70 more damage. So a 1 energy 80 attack, and that's really powerful. It's a really powerful card, and so you're gonna wanna get stage 2, and the stage 2 in this deck would be Gallade, and we'll see if we need to explain it a bit more. But yeah, this deck is just trying to get a Gallade out as fast as possible. This deck is a little outdated. This deck is from Black and White. You can tell by like the style of the card. And they have a Curlia. So it is something to keep in mind. They are building into the Curlia though. So that makes me think that there's maybe nothing to be worried about. And again, you could, it's a 1 cost 80 if you have the energy in hand. You can do really whatever, right? Right. And there you go. Yep. I was afraid of that. Okay. It is alright. Well. We got lucky there. So the only way I beat this is if I draw this specific charge set. Specific charge has an ability called Roaring Resolve. If you can't read the text, essentially is you take 20 damage and you put 2 energy cards, and then the attack discard all fire energy. This attack does 50 more damage. So you lose the energy that you attach to it, but you do 130 damage after, and that's what I needed to KO the Gallade. So I'm very fortunate that I got to draw into that. I one-shot everything but the Gallade. I drew this ability by itself. So getting rid of these mill tanks is pretty important because I don't think this deck runs a way to recover them. Yeah. This deck doesn't really run recovery, I don't think. So we'll attach more fire energy. Then we'll put another Nidoran down, and then we'll Cynthia to refresh our hand. Ooh, okay. This is a very interesting deck. And we're getting all the Rapidashes, I suppose. All the Rapidashes. I would switch here, but I just need to be aggressive. It looks like they're top decking energy at this point. It doesn't look like they're really playing anything too threatening. So it gives me time to set up at least. Woobat's not very threatening by itself. It does 20 damage max. My ability is outburst does the same damage, you know. They do get 2 cards, but I think they skipped an energy attachment, so they don't have energy. They're kind of just stuck where they are. Like, their game plan is to keep this Gallade and kind of reverse sweep me, if that makes sense. I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. I'm going to keep this Professor Kukui in my hand, just in case they bring out the Gallade for some reason. Just because I can't knock it out without investing in fire energy as well. There you go. There is your... Oh, but, okay, so this girl, actually, yeah, I'm glad I say Professor Kukui, because now I can actually KO Rapidash. So, Professor Kukui allows you to draw 2 cards, and your attacks do 20 more damage. Rapidash's strongest attack does 60. So, it's not too important that we got that. Realistically, it's just it's more important that I put offensive pressure by taking a knockout every turn. We also do the ability before we draw cards just so we have more chances to draw into what we want. And I'm gonna go ahead and prep the Rapidash for improvement. And let's click on the Farfetch'd. And go for Agility. If we get heads here, no. So escape rope, what that does is each player switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. I switch first. Essentially, it allows you to kind of switch out your Pokemon for free. But that was not the play. That was not the play. We're going to go Brock Script. Brock Script allows you to restore Pokemon and basic energies into the deck. So, I just chose to fuel 6 energies and then just to take out the non-stick block. There's our other Charizard. Yeah, this deck is very oppressive. It's also very consistent too, because you just have constant energy. You have constant downward in terms of Charizard once you get this set up. You have Pokemon searches with, you know, it's oppressive. Wow. So obviously this is already going better than the games from yesterday. My goal is to get at least 200 points today, because it's, I believe it's 21 days per season, and it's... Actually, I think I only need 100. Yeah, I only need 100 points per day. Let's... Ooh, okay. This is actually a pretty decent hand. It doesn't look like it, but... It doesn't look like a decent hand, but it really is, because you get full access to the Charizard line, and I'm going first. So I just don't need to play this, right? Like, this isn't very threatening. Like, this will shuffle in the full Charizard line, so I don't want to play that. Even if when I get cards, it'll guarantee Charizard and guaranteed offensive pressure. I'm not scared of this deck, but I can threaten a knockout. Shuffle should... Unfortunately, Fresh Squeeze doesn't really do anything. Creepy TV reporter card. Really? Huh. Unfortunate. What's unfortunate is that this card has weakness to fire, and they did not place anything down. So, it doesn't really matter what I do here, I take a knockout each time. And... That wasn't very exciting to watch, I would imagine. So Galio. I'm running into like these really niche decks that you don't normally run into. Normally you run into the Dragonite deck, you run into the other Charizard variant, you run into the electric deck, and you run into the water deck, which is what I usually do. Okay. Yep. Accept that. Yes, let's draw a card. Sure. Okay. Cast form, eh. Cosmog is not a very big threat. I have the advantage in this matchup because one of my main Pokemon can. I think Solgaleo has a weakness, and I don't think the Solgaleo deck runs anything to nullify weakness. And I'm pretty sure Solgaleo is weak to fire, if I remember correctly. I think all Solgaleo variants are labeled as steel. So. Water Tower. There's nothing. Does that mean both of your stadiums are in your hand? That'd be so unfortunate if they were. Ouch. Yeah, we're just gonna run an Ember, because if they don't run a potion, I need a Queen. And need a Oop. Sorry, everything just crashed? It looks like everything just crashed on my end. Yeah, it looks like it crashed on my end. Huh. That's unfortunate. The game was going so well. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I don't know why my stream crashed. I mean, like, it's still recording, right? But the program crashed entirely? Which has my head scratching. Anyways. It is unfortunate that we lost that match, because I think we would have won that match. We had the full Nido Queen line, and I was fully ready to show off this deck. Maybe it's Pokemon TCG telling me I should stop playing this deck because it's broken and doesn't allow other decks to have fun, but we're just trying to grind out our wins here. An Incineroar deck? I am running into the most common decks. I guess it's just everyone's here to have fun. I'm here ruining it. I don't have any basic Pokemon, so if you don't have any basic Pokemon, essentially you shuffle your cards back in, and you draw 71s, and you let... and your opponent gets to draw a card, essentially. It's unfortunate, because those two Terra Balls could have helped, but what can you do? I mean, this isn't a great hand either. It's not a great hand. Trust. It's not a great hand. Especially if I think I know what this deck is. Yep. Always look at your opponent's cards just to see what they're up to, if you can, if there's anything like really threatening attack. Is that a flare? Is that just a flare for time and pass? I think so. Oop. I'm drawing a Lily for 8. They drew a Lily for 8. Simeon. Oh boy. Please hit tails on both. Thank you. Depending on what you get here. Yep, there's the Incineroar, which means you have Torracat in your hand. You have Torracat in your hand. And that's terrifying. Normally you would go for Torracat and not play it because you went for Incineroar. That means you know you get to play it in 2 turns. Yeah, no, it's not the greatest feeling when you see that you're up against a wall right now. But that's fine. We've gone through worse situations. Let's retreat. So this is like what I like doing with this deck. I like to collect. Because like any amount of damage that Farfetch'd would do isn't really meaningful. I don't think it is. I don't really have a board set up. So hopefully by collecting, I get 4 new cards. Like I essentially get 4 new cards. I get them out of my hand if they're bad cards, so I can top deck into something. 20 damage only, I can deal with that. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot here for me to do. I kind of just have to collect. Getting the Charizards there is not great, especially because I don't really have it. I can't really use them. I'm glad to know that they are available. I mean, if he tails Darkest Lariat here, that'd be really funny. That'd be really funny. Just because I can actually draw more cards. Nope, you get your 2 heads. You deal 200 damage. Yep. Right. So... more fire energy! Can't really do anything here. And we're hoping we get tails here. Heads here. There we go. We hope we get heads here. We only get heads. So agility is the attack that if I flip heads every time I use this attack, I get to ignore damage. So essentially, I get free 60 damage per turn. And I'm hoping I get another heads, because this means I beat the Incineroar very safely. I beat the Incineroar very safely, so... we live another day, everyone. We live another day. Alright, this is a desperate Cynthia. So, I have to say goodbye to my Charizard pieces, and hopefully we see some better cards. They're still here! What is this? Alright. Let's put on... we finally get the cards we need. It is indeed a miracle. Nope. We don't get anything out of that, but oh well. Hopefully, maybe they get tails on the Darkest Lariat. Damn. Okay. Looks like our luck couldn't carry us through all of that, right? But I do have a viable option. And I can't believe I'm saying this. But... no, we're gonna Roaring Resolve, of course, to set up the energy. For our Charizard to knock out, right? And I'm gonna Tool Buster. With the Professor Kukui boost, I get 40 damage out of it. And I knock out... I knock out... Ooh, I don't know if you want to do that. I don't know if you want to do that. That's... Ooh. You just eat... The reason this is on this play is because, and the reason I'm saying that is, they just lost all their offensive pressure. Like, there's nothing on this field that threatens my Charizard. So I'm not scared at all. I'm not scared. I knock out the Torracat. And there goes a whole bunch of their resources, right? Like, who do they bring in? They can bring in Torkoal for Singed. Well, that's about it. Yeah, they're not even going for the Singed play. They're kind of hoping to draw into another Torracat. And I'm not too concerned about my energy costs because I do have Brock's Grit on my field. So it's not really a big deal if I can always just shuffle back in. Click on price card, I'm not gonna need Ethereum. Yeah, they're hoping for a miracle, essentially. You can already tell. I'm gonna go ahead and Brock's Grit here. Get some fire energies back into the deck. I don't really need anything else. But Roaring Resolve. We'll always take knockout here. Ooh. I don't know if this deck runs Switch. Like at all. But so this time we're gonna go ahead and ensure basically our victory. And because at this point in the game, I don't think they have anything scary, right? Like, sure, I get knocked out by the inn, but there's nothing really else for me to do, right? If you KO, sure, but I have the lead in terms of whatever you have, yeah. We finally drew into a Nidoqueen. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what this Nidoqueen does. So this Nidoqueen has an ability called Queen's Claw. So you can search for any Pokemon in your deck that's not an EX or a GX. So, but that's every Pokemon in this deck. But once you get it, you can. And the whole point is Power Lariat. This attack does 50 more damage for each evolution Pokemon on your bench. So I have 4. These all count as 1. So I should do, I think, 210 damage. Play again. I think I'll stick with this deck this time. Next time I stream, which will most likely be tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a different deck. Hold on, I'm parched. I'm gonna get a sip of water. Hold on. You can always go first here in this matchup. Okay. So that should be something, right? Oh. Place that down. Now let's go ahead and start. Gotta start playing aggressive, like right out the gate. Just because I see the Starlax, so I mean I know what's coming. Like it's gonna happen regardless of what I do. Interesting. Hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Connie. I don't know why they're building it up right now, but it's something. Okay, kid. I wonder what you're gonna go for. Gossip floor. Alright. Interesting, interesting. I don't want to commit an energy just, let's just go ahead and shuffle that in. Okay. Interesting hand. Interesting in a good way. Yeah, because they don't know what's happening, essentially. So let's go ahead and commit a fire energy. Go ahead and commit a Queen's Call. Please, I want you to... Yes. They lose at this point. They don't know what's going on. They're hoping I don't pull a Charizard. I already have in my hand. Like, it's gonna happen. Even then, I have Queen's Call, so I don't really understand that play. If you're not really... I guess they're not... I guess it's my fault for assuming that they're familiar with this deck. I really shouldn't assume that, but... Now I get to see the power of this deck. And the power of this deck is just taking big damage, Oops, did not realize. I thought this had 130. I don't know why I was like talking it all up, but it has 150. That potion's useless. That potion does not matter in the slightest. Because I don't know why you did that. To be honest. Don't put down more cards. I want to get this. I want to get a large copycat into... No. Why are you investing so many potions? Don't do what this person is doing and potion all when your Pokemon are injured. You want a potion when it actually matters. See, here it doesn't matter because I'm doing 130. And healing 60 was good. But you're not knocking me out on this turn. You're dealing 80 damage. So this was a mistake on their part. I guess it doesn't really matter either because you could argue, oh, you could argue that, oh, they're doing this because you're gonna one-shot everything, which I guess is true, but I don't think that's what their intent is. So and keep roaring resolving. I'm gonna go ahead and Queen's Call. I don't have another Nidoran apparently. Alright. So don't know where we are. This platinum thing is a big threat. That's not what you do. Actually, no, that is what you do, I think. Because I can't do anything to stop it. Yeah. I do have switches, though. Hold on. Alright, we're trying to draw a switch here. And none come up. Okay. It's cool. Like, it's not really a big deal. I just have to manually attach now. I'm forcing this knockout. You want me to or not? I'm going to force this knockout. The only way they knock me out is if they have, what was it called? In their hand. Or just knock me out, yeah. Ooh, they took out a big knockout. Here's another one. Let's Queen's Call. Let's just Queen's Call this. And squeeze ball from it. So. Did they leaf ride? Did they start cotton ride? Okay. I mean, it's not a big deal, because I kind of just set myself up again, right? So I can actually Cynthia here, get my cards back in order, get you again, and get Charizard back. Like sure, it got rid of the Charizard, but you kind of just reset everything that you did to me. And I'm still not getting a Nidorina. My poor Nidoqueen's not gonna hit high damage numbers. Yeah. Oh boy. Commander Root, thank you so much for coming by. I'm just playing a little bit of Pokemon TCG. You should have a Flaky. I am very surprised if you don't have a Flaky. Yeah. Blessings of Fluff. So to everyone who's just tuning in right now, we're playing Pokemon TCG. We're going to be playing some challenges, of course. Okay. Do that. We got a head so that this Snorlax can't knock me out. It's a truly unfortunate scenario of where they find themselves in, because they're out of cards essentially. Like, I could play the deck them out. There's no way they can win. Because I don't think this deck runs any shuffle cards back into the deck, so. That's unfortunate. Oh, never mind, they do. They have Ordinary, they're fine. This is an extremely thin deck. This is where the potion would have mattered. This is where the potion would have mattered, because you know for a fact that this Snorlax has to stay alive. Doesn't really matter though. Because I have Wrong Resolve, so Confused Blaze Ball would do 130. And then Professor Kukui adds that 20 damage that I need to knock it out. Let's keep playing some more. Go, 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 go. Why is everyone playing the Rillaboom deck? Alright, I feel very sorry for everyone who has to go against this deck. Because this deck is not a passive fire deck. This is a very aggressive fire deck. Thank you. Okay. Not very, but oh well. We'll take the slow approach. We'll take a very slow approach to this deck game. Because here's the thing, they're always under this constant pressure. Like, they need to do well. Like, maybe I should have attached it here and tried to go for the KO. I think it's a little too risky though, I want to play safe. No, I go for the KO here. If they don't place anything down, I actually win. I win because this does 20 damage for 4 applying weakness and resistance. So I can just switch. Do that in live coal. And because this has weakness, I actually do 60 damage. And knockout. I gotta win. So is the audio clear? My stream crashed for like a few seconds, and I just want to ask people who are watching if this is a very clear audio. Okay, that's all we wanted. If y'all can still hear me, it's fine. And we're playing against another Charizard deck, but a different variant. We are playing a different variant. But thank you. Thank you for showing up to the stream. I'm not gonna say your name, because I don't know if you want that. Transpired, yeah. But thank you for taking time out of your schedule or your day to watch. It's been a very interesting stream. People are running non-meta decks on the day that I'm running a meta Pokemon TCG deck. And it's been a slaughter. It's been a slaughter. It has been a slaughter. Let's go for a copycat. Let's do this. Because if I draw... Okay, that's one piece of the puzzle. Let's see if I get the other one. I do, okay. Alright, it's in my deck. It's in my deck. Immediate pressure. Let's go. We go Searing Flame here. No, we go Agility. We go Agility in this scenario. Anyways. That's not the play. That is not the play. I'm gonna knock this out. I'm gonna knock this out. Okay. That still doesn't make any sense though. Why wouldn't you put it on the fresh one? Alright. Each person's choices are very questionable. I'm gonna go for Searing Flame here. Reason being is that if I get a Tails on this agility attack, I take 60 damage because of Flail if they do decide to go for that. Which I have a feeling they would, just based on how they're playing. Nothing against this person, but it's just like you can it's like when there's certain plays that people make if they're really unaware. That's just one of those things. Hopefully we get a heads here. This is the heads that matters because they might draw Charizard. Nope. Okay, so they switch into Slugma, so they don't have Charizard. They do not have Charizard in their hand, otherwise they would have brought it out. Get a heads. There we go. I'm missing one evolution line of this. I have the basic Pokemon and I have the final evolution, but I'm missing the evolution in between, and I don't have a card that allows me to skip evolutions, so we're just kind of hoping that we just draw into the normal one, because I don't want to switch into the card that draws. Okay. You don't have Charizard in your hand. You're just top decking. Nope. We're immune to that attack. Let's thin out our deck some more. Let's get rid of these two cards. Okay. Alright. I need like a timer ball. I need really anything that searches out a Pokemon. Or to draw into the Pokemon itself. You have it? You don't have it. If I draw Professor Kikubi here, that'd actually be really good. Nope. Unfortunate. Sure. I'll get you ready. Get you ready. We have Dan. They're probably gonna draw Charizard here. they're probably going to draw Charizard here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so this Charizard is different from my Charizard. So my Charizard, you take 20 damage and you take 20 damage and you do 2 energy. This Charizard allows you to look at your top 3, choose 1, put it in your hand, and discard the other 2. So you get to selectively fill your hand. The reason I pause in the middle of that explanation is they switched into their only threat when I got heads on agility, and I don't take any damage that turn. Essentially, I get free damage off of this Charizard. And they can't do anything about it. As far as I know, they don't really have a card that forces me to switch out. So. I still haven't drawn into that one piece. And if I play this, I lose the big piece, right? But I kind of have to, just to... Because if they draw another Charizard, I'm not going to get as lucky, right? I have to continuously keep moving my hand. I do get a wonderful draw, though. I finally get to use my Charizard. So this is my Charizard. And it's a different Charizard here. You can tell by the art. So. Re-agility here again. If you don't put anything down, I win here. There is no need arena, jeez. Are both of them prized? I feel like both of them have to be prized. Because I didn't draw into any of them, and I'm not saying I guarantee get one, but... This doesn't really matter because I win. I win next turn. No. Not like outright win, but this person has no more offensive pressure. So, oh, they don't. What? I'm very confused. Now I draw into you. Okay. I'm very confused again because they could have knocked out my Pokemon with the second attack, but they didn't. They had the energy to use the attack, but they didn't end up using the attack, and that's very frustrating. Like, it makes sense in the context of that their name is best player, right? But it's not fun. Alright. Now that we have the middle evolution, both of the middle evolutions, now we need both of the final evolutions now. Okay. Oh, just some big evolutions going on here. It doesn't matter though, unfortunately for this person. It doesn't really matter because I have this Charizard. So this Charizard can knock out this Pokemon that they're building up. Oh, there we go. There's the Nidoqueen I was looking for. There we go. And then we can actually get another Nidoqueen. We don't really need to, but it is an option. And then we can go ahead and use Queen's Call, get a Charmander. I can't actually use those because I think one of my Charmeleon's prized. Yep, there it is. They only have 3 cards in their deck. I just realized if they used their Charizard's ability even once, they would have decked out. They would have 0 cards in their deck. But with the ordinary water kind of saves some. Doesn't really matter though, because I everything on their board. And they have 1 prize from winning. Yeah. Again, you can tell it's a guest player because they got Great Ball and got nothing. Won an ordinary rod into a Great Ball. They would have guaranteed something. They would have been guaranteed to get something. Doesn't really matter, I'm just nitpicking, but it's like those types of plays where it's like optimizing it. You can tell like the skill of a player based on the order of what they do things. Hey. 800. Okay. One more match, because I want to get 100 every day. Oh, we ran into our first water deck. While playing this deck, and we're about to lose because I think we're I have a feeling that this game's not gonna go well. I don't think this deck is too threatening. I think it's average in terms of power level. There's not really like a standout Pokemon here, as I don't think. But it's not as easy of a matchup for me as it is the grass deck. Because in the grass deck, I can one-shot basically everything on their side of the field. Whereas here, I kind of have to work for it, I think. And I think this deck tends to recover well once it's set up. It's hard to set up, but once it does, I think it's very easy for this deck to recover. Ooh, I didn't know this Vulpix had. So if you ever have a Pokemon card and you see this instead of like an energy, like instead of seeing like elemental energy, that means that attack costs 0 energy. You don't need to put an energy on that Pokemon to use that attack. Up. There's a big bad scary evolution that they're gonna put down turn 2. Five extra cards. Nope, nothing good. And that's the problem with this deck, is just... I think I get one shot here. Oh, I don't. This card's bad. We live another turn, everyone. We live another turn. We live for another day. We live because this attack does 50 damage. I have 60 HP. Let's go. Hey, why should I add educational? Is it just because I'm talking about the game? I didn't even know that was a thing. But alright. Data then. Alright. So we're gonna evolve our Pokemon. We're gonna eat Touch and Energy. I can't knock out this card, but I can come pretty close. I just needed that extra chip damage. Needed that extra chip damage on this sim before to knock it out with Rapidash. A lot of even though this card is water type, and normally in game, in the video games at least, water types are resistant to fire types. Attacks. In Pokemon TCG, that's not necessarily the case. A lot of these Pokemon don't even have resistances. It's just to kind of avoid like early game scenarios where where one deck can't touch the other in the early game. We're gonna go ahead and collect here. We don't really need extra 20 damage. I don't knock it out next turn if I do 20 damage with this Pokemon. I have Rapidash about to be built. It's a little risky putting in Rapidash just because against a field of water type Pokemon that look like they're about ready. I don't agree with that play. Because if you use Aqua Reflect, you knock out my Farfetch for sure. And when you have one card in hand, it is very easy for me to deny you prizes and access to other resources. So I think the play would have been to attach the Fire Energy and then use Aqua Reflect to knock out my Farfetch'd and put the energy somewhere else. I don't know where you'd want it, just because I don't know what their hand is. But... Alright. Now we get our first knockout. And we can take a prize card. Oh, right. We're gonna run into the same scenario where I have the final evolutions and the basic Pokemon ready to go. I just can't find the middle evolution. It's gonna happen again, I just know it. This is a very interesting choice you've made. Do I one-shot everything on your bunch? No, Pansear takes a hit. Oh. Pansear takes a hit. I don't know why you wouldn't switch to that. Oh. Well, there you go. If I drop Professor Kakui here, I knock out the Seadra too. Why? Everyone, this is a PSA. This isn't just a Pokemon TCG, but you should really read what cards do. If you're really interested, learn what cards do. Because that was a waste of a turn. That was a waste of a turn. I was immune to damage. Seadra can target any one of my Pokemon. You could have knocked out Farfetch and got yourself a prize and an additional resource, but you didn't. Yeah, you could knock out either of my Pokemon and you would have gotten a resource. You could have gotten 2 knockouts. You could have gotten 2 knockouts. What? Okay. Yeah. We're still in top deck mode, and I don't like the fact that I'm in top deck mode right now. Because I am a fire deck against a water deck, and they have a type advantage. So, this strategy can fall apart very quickly. And they are top decking every single supporter they have, and I don't have anything. Get Tails. I feel very bad for this person. Because I'm getting all the head flips and they're not. Their Gardevoir is carrying you in Black and White too. I mean, isn't your Gardevoir a little over-leveled? Like, wasn't it like level 30? Or did you train your Pokemon evenly before? Okay, so that's only like 1 or 2 levels above right now, okay. If I remember correctly, that does have the best moveset. You gave it Night Wave, right? Everyone is around level 40? What? Alright. Hold on. Sorry. I gotta cut out, yeah. I'm gonna quit out of playing this video game and just turn it into a just chatting stream, just because I don't want to play this game anymore. I played for like 1.5 hours. To everyone else who's watching, thank you so much for watching. This is just gonna be me talking. The rest of the stream is just going to be me talking to Transcleric. So feel free to log out. Otherwise, keep watching. Right. Let's turn this into here. Sure. No, I don't want to change that. Let's go back here. Let me make a new scene. All right. This should be working, right? You can hear me? Oh, you got past Mandela Town. Okay. Sorry, let me just change the stream to just chatting. Um. Okay. All right. Here you go. I think I did play through a little bit of Black and White 2 myself, and I think that's where I stopped, just because I think there are other games that were interesting me more. But you do go through games faster than I do, because it took me like I think it took me 2 weeks or like 3 weeks even or a whole month of me going at my own pace of playing the video game of playing Black and White 2, and then I think you started like what like less than a week ago, and you're already at that point at the same time. That's pretty impressive. Uh, yeah. I mean, have you been talking to like how thorough have you been? Because normally, like when I see you play, you don't really talk to a lot of the NPCs. If you don't, because I think. Oh, okay. You. All right. See. Mm, yeah. I guess there's nothing really else to say. Um, but for me, in my opinion, like Black and White 2 is a good game. Just just because it continues on the story of Black and White, like Black and White 2 should have been what Black and White was. It's kind of like how Ultra Sun and Moon should have been what Sun and Moon should be, if that makes sense. You know, I'm glad that Black and White 2 exists to mix to kind of save Gen 5. Because I think if Black and White 2 did not exist, uranium? I'm considering it. It's just like, like Genshin's hit a bit of a dry spell in terms of content. I can't really sit here and stream Genshin for 2 hours because one, there's not a lot of people watching, so I don't have people to talk to about it, and there's not a whole new event coming out. So, but yeah, I'll consider playing. I've considered playing Uranium. I might. It's a game that I'm kind of curious because I know it's a new world, right? So it's something new. I get to learn new mechanics. To everyone else is watching, if anyone wants to comment on whether I should play Uranium, although I don't know if I can play it on stream because I know Pokemon Uranium was taken down and it just recently got uploaded. Um, so I don't know the validity of that, but you know, yeah. Well, if nothing else is gonna happen, I guess I'll quit the stream. I Yeah, I don't know if Twitch will allow it. I don't know. I don't know how Twitch feels about fan games in general, but I'm not. I'm not trying to get banned daily after, you know. But since no one else is talking, I guess we'll just end it off here. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, no matter how long you were here. Um, Once again, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on. You can subscribe to me on YouTube, where I will post the full VOD. And also, if you like the content, please consider following me on Twitch. All right, everyone. Have a nice day and stay safe.